You know, growing up with epilepsy, I was always coddled as a child. Be careful of flashing lights. Be careful of patterns that change. Be aware of the sun bouncing off of water. I always had someone watch me swim, because if I had a seizure while I swam, I could drown. And video games, well, they were definitely off the table. But that's where I drew the line. I've been playing video games all the time, even with my condition, much to my parents' disappointment. But when you're so sheltered in the real world, playing video games can be a powerful way to connect with people. Plus, I've never had a seizure before playing video games. Why start now? After all, who knows your body best? You do. I play Fortnite a pretty decent amount. I'll admit not as much as I used to. I probably play about 5 to 10 hours a week. When you have epilepsy, you kind of feel a seizure coming on. It's just one of those things. I've come close to having a seizure a few times while playing video games, but never had a full-on one. I know when it's time to rest my eyes and body and take it easy. I received a message from my friend. I've known him for a long time, so I joined his game. We talked for a little bit, then this annoying person also joins our game. My friend says it's his cousin, and to bear with him, he might be a little annoying and stuff, but he feels guilty if he doesn't play with them every once in a while. Since Triples is in Fortnite's playlist, he kinda has to now, apparently. But whatever. The annoying person tells us that there's a new daily challenge. We were supposed to go to that mansion that was near Lonely Lodge. There was a dance floor that would start a rave, complete with flashing lights and everything. I pretended that everything was fine. My friend, however, knew of my condition and said that that wasn't the best idea. I never let this kind of thing stop me though, and I agreed with the annoying person, and we went there. We did the rave challenge, and then it opened a second part on our screens. It wanted us to go to Retail Row for a flashing surprise. At this point, I could feel how strained my eyes were, and my body was feeling numb, like my nerves weren't shooting right. But as I said before, I don't let my condition stop me. We go to retail and we follow the instructions. The countertops started to flash. They kept on getting brighter and brighter until it took over the whole screen. I had to look away. They were so bright though, I could still see them strobing even though my eyelids were closed shut. Then I lost control of my body. I started seizing. I was moving rapidly, convulsing, shaking back and forth. I could hear that annoying kid talk. His voice was changed now. He told me that this was hypnotism. He told me to go and grab a knife. My body listens to him, and I grab a knife. He tells me to cut myself. I start cutting myself along my arms. This wasn't a seizure at all. This was someone controlling me somehow with my condition. After all, epilepsy does affect your nervous system. This person was controlling me with it somehow. The pain of the knife as it dug into my skin. With me bleeding out, I let out screams for help. Luckily, my mother was in the other room and recognized it. She broke down my door and turned off the strobing TV. The person who was controlling me couldn't control me anymore. His connection to me was destroyed. I was rushed to the hospital. They want to keep me for a few more days. They think I did this, or they think I had a seizure so bad it made me do it. I told them that someone triggered it. Their response? Yeah, right. You just looked at a light for too long. Look, this guy is still out there. He seems innocent, but he isn't. He'll destroy you. After all, he almost destroyed me.